The VFW gives veterans a place to relax and be themselves. They also provide a variety of different services to veterans, and they have a special event that's happening very soon. Walter Turner's here from VFW Post at 6022 in Cottondale to tell me more. Walter, it's good to see you again, bud.
Good to be here again.
Tomorrow is a very, I hate to call it a special day or a unique day. It's a day that we just will not forget about, will it?
Yeah, it's going to be very hard today. I mean, some people remember where they were when President Kennedy was shot, but people are always going to remember where they were when they heard about the September 11th terrorist attacks.
Absolutely. What are you guys going to be doing tomorrow?
We're going to have a short ceremony at the Post to commemorate 9/11. We'll have it outside in front of the building at the flagpole. We're going to ring the Post bell at 8:46. We're going to lower the flag to half-mast. Say a few words, have a few moments of silent prayer, and then we'll have some refreshments available after the ceremony is over for those that are attending.
And this is open to the public, right?
Yes, it is.
Tell us a little bit about being a veteran in that day and situations like this where you're going to have a very solemn ceremony.
Right.
And you're going to look back at a very dark time in our nation's history. But at the same time, you don't want to dwell there, do you? Talk to us about that.
No, you don't. You don't want to dwell on it because it was a moment in history. Moment in history is past. You move on and try to recover from that. But a lot of families are still suffering from that. I attribute this to the same way we do veterans that have had their loved ones, or the families have had their loved ones killed in a conflict. The anniversary of them finding out about their loved one that's been killed in a war, they're going to remember that, and it's going to be a day that's going to register in their memories from now on. Same way with this. The people that perished in that 9/11 attack, it's a terrorist attack, and we're at war with terror, and those are casualties of war, and you're going to remember that. And just like I remember where I was at Shelton State Community College going for my associate's degree when I got the phone call from my wife that morning that the terrorist attacks, and they were all gathered around in the center atrium, had a small television there, and everybody was gathered around that. So I remember where I was that morning, and I'm sure everybody else is going to remember it too.
I'm guessing things just kind of stopped and stood still at Shelton.
It certainly did. Everything came to a standstill. It's just like classes, we're having those. I'm too riveted on the television to even think about going to a class. Absolutely. And it upset me. I was mad. I was upset. Being a veteran, the first thing you want to do is go grab something and go do something to somebody. Go grab something and go overseas and help them. Even though I'd retired from the Navy and they probably wouldn't have me because I was too old, I want to go join again, and I want to go overseas and do something about that. But that's just the frame of mind that people had at that point, and I guess it solidified the American feeling. It solidified us as a country at that time, because after that, you couldn't look anywhere in this country and not see cars flying around with American flags on their windshields, or flying the American flags on those little sticks on the windows beside. And the flags are everywhere, and it solidified the country at that point.
All right, super. Walter, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Patriot Day is Tuesday, September 11th at VFW Post 6022 in Cottondale. The ceremony begins at 8:46 a.m. You can find out more by calling 205-553-8040 after 3 p.m.